so give it up for Megan Ganz.
Hi. Hi, guys. How's everyone's Halloween? Good? Did anyone take anyone home that was scarier outside of their costume? No, good. It was sort of like a bittersweet Halloween for me, you guys, because I've been going as the same thing for the last 6 years, and I had to, this is the last year I could wear it. It was like the best costume I ever had. I went as our strategy in the war in Iraq, and super easy costume. All I did, I didn't have to wear anything different. I just show up at a party, fuck everything up, and then never leave. It also doubles as a My Uncle Pete costume, in a pinch. There's a lot of similarities between my Uncle Pete and the Iraq War, mostly that my conservative grandmother will not acknowledge that either one was a mistake. The economy is bad. Have you guys heard about this? It's terrible. The economy is terrible. I knew that it was going bad, I think, a while before other people did, because I pay attention to the nation's leading economic indicator, which is the things that game show contestants say they're going to do with the money if they win. Because I was watching Deal or No Deal like an hour, a year ago, and there was a woman, and they asked her, "What are you going to do with $1 million if you win?" And she said, "Well, I'm gonna pay off some student loans, and then I'm gonna buy a bed so that my mother-in-law has somewhere to sleep when she comes to stay with us." Jesus Christ, lady, just say a speedboat. I don't want to hear all this grapes of wrath shit, you know? You're bringing me down. We can't let our current economic situation seep into our game shows, because our game shows are our last vestige of like escapism. Like, for instance, so Deal or No Deal is a show in which Howie Mandel tells a bunch of beautiful women what to do, and they listen to him. That has nothing to do with reality. I just hope that this whole like bailout thing works, because otherwise, in a few years, we're going to be watching Wheel of Fortune, and you're going to hear Pat Sajak say, "Okay, Ron, you want to stop crying and spin that big wheel?" He's just going to collapse on the floor and start muttering about his daughter's insulin. Boring. So I don't have a lot of female friends, which you might wonder why this happened. I don't have a lot of female friends. I used to, like before I was 15, I had all female friends, and then I started dating a guy, and I started hanging out with all his friends, guys, all guys all the time. And I was like, oh, people have fun when they hang out with their friends. That's good. You can bond over things that aren't crying. But I don't have a lot of female friends, so I love the Cosmo advice columns. I love reading Cosmo advice columns because they're like, it's like having a really good female friend who you can go to with absolutely any problem, and she will tell you exactly where to lick his balls. Just every time. I recently broke up with, did I get the light? I'm sorry. No? Okay. I can't see anything. So I recently broke up with my boyfriend, and which is fine. It's fine. What is not fine is that I've been telling people that I did it so I could focus on my career, which is not true. I just broke up with him because I didn't want to date him anymore. And but when I say that I did it for my career, it sounds so like responsible and ambitious, you know? Like I tell that to people, and they look at me like, "Wow, you've made some great personal sacrifice for your own betterment. That's really made." And I just feed off of their approval. It's intoxicating. To the point where I'm really worried that, like, in a little while, I'm going to tell, when people ask me why I broke up with my last boyfriend, I'm going to be like, yeah, you know, Erich and I were really good together, and if we had a few more years, maybe we could work things out, but my dog team and I need to get this medicine to no, or else all the children will surely die of diphtheria. The Iditarod, anyone? It's not a very good, anyone get that? It's not a very good humorous reference, I found. It requires Wikipediaing. It's like a 7.5. I grade all of my humorous references on a scale from 1 to 8675309. With 8675309 being the worst. I don't know if you guys can hear. Some people say that I have a really strong Midwestern accent. Does it sound like that to you guys? A little bit? It comes out really bad when I'm drunk, or whenever I ask a bus driver for 1 ticket to Hollywood, please. I'm gonna be a star. I think it's that hard A in star. Oh, I just blew through my jokes, and now okay, so I work. This is not really a joke, but a funny story. I work on a lot now, like a real TV studio lot, which is kind of amazing. And yeah, it's exciting. And the Bonnie Hunt show tapes on my lot. This is true. Do you guys know the Bonnie Hunt show? Yeah, okay, so it tapes on my lot, and every day they bring in a live audience that is all Midwestern, like, mothers. They actually go to the Chinese theater, Man's Chinese theater, and pick them up in buses because they need people from, like, Middle America, and they bus them, the tourists, to the lot. And then, I'm not joking, they make them stand in line for like an hour, and then to see Bonnie Hunt, and then they make every single one of these Midwestern, like, couldn't be whiter people walk through a freestanding metal detector before they go to the Bonnie Hunt show. But like, I have a badge, so I just, like, scan it and then I just walk right in. So now when I walk around my lot every day just for fun, I like to pretend that I just got this writing job as a front for my real mission, which is the assassination of Bonnie Hunt. It's such a good cover story. All right, you guys have been great. Thank you. Happy Halloween.